So, why are you here?
This is a demonstration about our the essential rights in Germany, and today it's a really huge demonstration without flags, without signs, just to come together to walk silent and say that we are not agree with the things the government is doing.
I'm here today because we don't need any flyers, we don't need any posters, we are just walking quietly. All what they decide now, I think this is not acceptable anymore.
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you think is a good solution?
Now, a good solution is to talk to everybody, not only the mainstream people.
Do you think there is an attack on free speech?
Exactly, because I'm a human being. I worked all my life, and I love all the children, and I'm still teaching children. But I think I want the truth, you know, and I want that we live together in a human way and not in a dictatorial way and filled with rules, and no, I don't like this.
Okay, I'm here because I care about this issue of losing our freedom to a terrible new tyranny, really, around the world. And I and some people I know, also some friends, we were all feeling this from the start, and we sort of were trying to find other people in the UK who felt it too. And there were not that many, but it's growing and growing now. It becomes clearer what's going on.
Are you from England as well? Yeah. And what do you think about wearing masks or the restrictions?
I think it's nonsense.
Yeah. Do you think there's maybe something else more sinister at play here? Like,
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Everything is sinister.
Yeah.
This whole thing.
What do you think that might be?
Total control.
Okay.
I think who will comply with masks will then comply with vaccines and with all the rest of the tyranny that's going to follow. 99.9% of people don't have a compromise. You don't close the world down just for a tiny, 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 tiny minority. I think they want to vaccinate us with a chip.
Okay.
So they'll be able to follow our every move, control. The money won't belong to us.
So ultimately, you think the restrictions or coronavirus has in fact been hijacked so that they can assert more control?
Absolutely. It's all about control.
Okay. Thank you.
I decided to make a big swab to showcase the fact that this ridiculous PCR test, which is at the center of this entire shit show, is not a reliable test and effectively means nothing.
Okay.
So that's why the positive test, and it's now in the news.
Yeah.
So the first thing was they stopped counting deaths and started counting cases. But a positive test is not exactly what it says on the swab. Positive test is not equal infection, or a positive test is not equal a case.
Okay.
Because Kerry Mullis, the inventor of the test, said himself that it was not to be used for that purpose. It was not, the test was not to be used for diagnosing whether or not someone had a viral infection.
Right about this march, and there's my sign. There's my sign. That's one, and here's the better one. And this is Joshua Coleman from California. We are international. We are not far right.
Yeah.
We are for everybody.
Are you here today just for the protest?
I am here just for this.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
And I've travelled to Dublin, to Glasgow, Edinburgh. I've gone to quite a few protests now. I've met people from Ghana, people from Poland, people from all over. There's nothing at all far right about this, and the German media is smearing it to stop people coming to these events, and they must come.
Do you have an idea what the future might bring, like say in 6 months or so?
I'm very worried about the future. I'm very worried about these draconian measures. All governments seem to be rushing through new laws. They're stealing our rights,
Specifically what rights? Because I think quite a lot of people might not know or be aware of things that are being brushed under the carpet.
Some of the more thank you very much. Some of the more concerning ones is that the government now seems to have the right to take your children and vaccinate them against your will. They seem to be tying vaccination to the right to travel, the right to have a passport, the right to go to school, the right to have a driver's license.
And why do you think they're so eager to get everyone vaccinated? Wouldn't that, I mean, being devil's advocate again, wouldn't you just say they want everyone to get healthy and we can all go back to normal? Do you think we ever will go back to normal?
No, I don't think we're going to go back to normal without winning this fight.
Because I was speaking to a friend and he said if we all just got on and did what we were told, no one would get sick and we could all just go back to how we were and the numbers would go down. So what would you say
your friend? Your friend, is there really, is the resistance anywhere near big enough to warrant what he's saying? I mean, in my opinion, everyone is doing what they're told. I mean, not enough people are being disobedient at all. And as regards mandatory vaccination, what might be the plan? Well, there's a lot of talk out there about depopulation. Bill Gates has said it himself. Apparently, according to Bill Gates, the world population is 7.8 billion today, heading up to about 9 billion. And if we get everybody vaccinated, somehow Bill Gates reckons that we're going to reduce the population by 1.2 billion. So how does vaccines, the holy grail of healthcare, reduce the population, Bill? That's my question. Are you going to be speaking to Bill later?
No, I wish.
Could you please ask Bill how vaccination reduces world population?
Yeah, okay, maybe I will. Okay, thank you very much.
I am here because I see our democracy in great danger.
Yeah.
We live in a time where we see that people have lied to us about certain things, and I think it's also not just connected to coronavirus, it goes deeper. These times are showing that, and we should go on the streets now and demand freedom, peace, and a functioning democracy. This is all about fear.
Yeah. And how?
Like Robert Kennedy said, with fear you can control people. History showed that all the time. And I would like to say we have to give each other hope in this hard time now. So we watch Trafalgar Square, and you will watch our demonstrations, and we will grow stronger.
Okay, thank you.
I'm not sure.
Him.
It's not religious.
In German. I can't read it.